Yo, what's up? I came here to name some of my favorite albums of all time. I'm gonna pick six. Okay, so we're gonna kick this off. I was born in 1994. You could put me with the millennials, but according to Google, I'm Generation X. Right, born 6 years for the millennials. So my favorite albums are albums that impacted me. I either listened to a lot with friends. I always been kind of a loner to an extent, like not a complete isolated loner, but you know I could still go my own way and be okay. You know, so I would say it was written 1996. Nas. I like that album a lot because it's the first album I ever heard of Nas, and of course I heard it well after it came out, and but what I liked about the whole project is the completeness to it. Like it tells a story. I love the intro, the slave theme, breaking free. I like the gritty New York street anthems. The poetry of a song like Black Girl Lost, kind of from a sociology perspective. He tried to talk about the struggles of being a African American woman in this society as well, you know, and that's not necessarily prevalent in this society. I Gave You Power, talking about guns and violence in our communities, and how a lot of times is the struggle, is the violence, the guns, how guns are traded, bought, sold, distributed, redistributed, you know, on the streets. My second album that I'm gonna name is Most Def, Black on Both Sides. It's one of my favorite albums. Just complete classic, you know. Mathematics, you know, produced by DJ Premier to Ami Says. This is how you get God. This is how you get God. I just love the whole album, like conceptually, just a amazing body of work. I'm gonna go with some more modern things right now. I'm gonna skip to Lupe Fiasco, Food and Liquor. A very influential album in my life. My friend Dave Ali, who's also a musician, when we were kids, young kids, he put me on the album, and it just kind of just shocked me and just made me just, you know, Lupe so spaced out with his rhetoric and how direct it is, even though it's spaced out, because he has a wide range of topics he could discuss. But I like that he talked about problems in the inner city of Chicago, and you know, he just put me in his shoes. One of the greatest lyricists of our era, the modern era, for sure. Third, I will put it on Erykah Badu's Baduism. Man, I remember my mom had that album, you know, back at one of our older properties we used to live at, and you know, back when we had dial up, you know, when you had to stick the cord into the computer. Okay, it's just a fantastic album. My mom used to jam that album all the time, like all the time. Another classic I'm gonna go with is Zeros, Mo City Don. Like, man, come on, man, enough said. When I was growing up, I think streetwise, like before Boosie became so prevalent, like Zero had a lot of the streets on lock. And still do. Respect to Boosie, also another legend, but I'm gonna go with an album that really impacted me a lot in my life. Mm. An album I listen to a lot is that's a really great album. Is Kid Cudi's whoa, that's deep. I could go with the Mr. Rager. I could go with Man on the Moon. Um, both. Like, kind of like, I hate to put both right there, but like those are some classics, man. Like, god damn, man, I used to jam that shit all the fucking time, man. Just classic. So that kind of rounds out my list. But music is something that is just really influential. Like music touches people so deeply. And there's more albums I can name. Like in the moment, there's just some albums I was thinking about. But yeah, and I hope that this video, helps you to probably get on some music that you haven't heard. Go jam some real shit. Peace.